What I may want from stem cells? 1. Skin, hair, eyes, nails, teeth restored in an old person. But what is the reality? Fortunately, the stem cells treatments are available already at commercial level except for teeth. See some videos that follow. Point 2. After 80 years of age, I may want a clear brain with no dementia. This is a major requirement for anti-aging of humans. Reality is, yes, stem cells treatment are available in India. Dr.Alok is providing these services. Point number 3. No cancer and death. Reality is, yes, stem cells treatment for cancer is available. Point number 4. Reproductive organs made functional in old age. Reality is, not much research is reported. Stem cells may pose a difficulty for women with a hardwired program of menopause at the age of 50. Point number 5. Many people are suffering and dying from CKD or kidney failure. I may want stem cells to fix this disease for good. Reality is, not much research is reported. Animal studies were conducted and were successful. But studies or clinical trials with humans are still pending. Point number 6. Autism children should be cured with stem cells. Reality is, partial success has been reported for autism. Point number 7. Third sex or intersex babies are born with 47 or 45 chromosomes with XXY, XXX, XYY, XO, chromosomes with birth defects. There are autism babies due to partial fault in X chromosome and in chromosome number 15. The stem cells of these babies are faulty already and a cure may be possible with stem cells from father or mother or brother or sister. But the reality is no research has been done. Point number 8. No heart attack or blackouts. But reality is stem cells may not be able to help in removing fat buildup in the blood vessels. Stem cells may help in healing after an attack. Point number 9. No sugar or diabetes. But reality is, China has found a solution to fix the diabetes problem by not using stem cells but islet cells. Islet is a pancreatic cell that produces hormones. Point number 10. I may want no death with the help of stem cells. But reality is, stem cells are helpless in this matter due to hardwired program of the DNA in the stem cells that does not want humans to live forever. The age limit is 120 years. Where to take stem cells from you? 8. You can extract with a syringe 1 million stem cells or more from your bone marrow in your hip bone, separate the stem cells from other material and apply pure stem cells to different parts of the body. Dr.Alok applied stem cells to the spine to cure brain issues. 2. You can extract stem cells from your belly fat. 3. If your parents stored your umbilical cord blood, stem cells can be extracted from that blood. 4. You can extract stem cells from your hair. New Research 2025.
work carefully to minimize discomfort and the time spent. You lie on your stomach or back, and a local anesthetic is administered to the area. Then we extract a small fat sample. The procedure takes less than 40 minutes. After it's done, you can relax in the waiting area and have a snack while we prepare, concentrate, and purify your stem cells for injection. Now, how are stem cells administered? Well, let's say you have arthritis in your knee. The doctor would first identify the exact injection site, then a local anesthetic would be applied and you would be made comfortable. After that, the stem cells would be injected directly into your knee. In addition, you'd get an IV, and then additional cells would be administered. After a brief recovery period, you would then go home and begin healing. Other disorders like diabetes, autoimmune disorders, and neurological disorders are more complicated and may require a series of
Here's the story. It's a simple story. My doctor, so I had a ruptured disc, L3, L4, what was it, 2017. I went to the doctor and he said, look, you know, we can clean it up, but we probably need to fuse it. And I said, he'd already fused L4 or 5. I said, I'm not fusing another thing. One fusion is all I'm doing in life. I'm not fusing it again. What I really want you to do is I want you to go in, clean it up, and inject stem cells into the gap where where I had a disc. And he said, I've never done it before. I said, I like you. I trust you. You're a good doctor. Figure it out. Literally, they make a hole in you. They put in the little robot. They go in, they scrape it all. They clean it all up. It's pretty cool science, pretty cool stuff. And then he went in and they take bone marrow out of your hip, out of my hip. They spin it. And then they inject not the bone marrow, but they inject the stem cells they extract from it into where the disc was. And, it took, I had a few weeks of recovery, but it wasn't too bad because I was home that evening. So it was outpatient. When I had the fusion, I was in hospital for like 5-6 days. I mean, that was major surgery and major recovery time. Anyway, months later, we did an MRI. A year later, we did an MRI to see what happened. And there's a disc there. I mean, there's a disc between L3 and L4. I mean, it's not as robust as, but there's a disc there where there was barely anything before the surgery. Now there's a disc. So the
area, and each of these little injections will actually introduce a small amount of PRP to the depth of 1.1 millimeter under the skin, which is really good as it treats fine wrinkles. PRP is very good for the skin as it helps to stimulate collagen production, resulting in a much younger appearance of the skin. You can see how easy I can target every little spot regardless of where it is located. It's so safe that I can use it right in the eyes, right here. The device is so versatile that I can address some areas with the different settings, and I will show in just a little bit how it works. Okay, so here, for example, the nasolabial fold, we can use a different setting. So here I change it to the manual mode, and I'm going to target both nasolabial folds a little bit deeper. So my settings are at 4.3 millimeter now, and manually triggered, and 50% of pressure. So you can see here, as I inject here, it goes right into the area, and it will deposit a small amount of PRP precisely into the area that we need to prevent or treat a deeper type of wrinkles. Okay, so this nasolabial fold, if I touch it, I actually feel a good, what they call turgor. That means there's a good amount of PRP was deposited there, and you can actually feel a little elevation of that area. And that
bone marrow is taken out from your hip bone at the point shown in the picture without any surgery but by just using a syringe. The bone marrow is processed and the stem cells are separated out, and then the pure stem cells are injected into the spine at a point shown in the picture. This picture illustrates how the stem cells travel from the bottom of the spine upwards and finally reaching the top part of the brain. Entry of stem cells into the brain solves all problems connected with the brain, including autism and dementia. You can also extract stem cells from your hair follicles. Watch this video. https://www.youtube.com/watchprashanvachak v =qfhra60. Age-proof your body with this new stem cell tech by Dr. Alan Bauman. On the 2025 technology based on hair as a source for your stem cells. Stem cell breakthroughs in 2025. The future of healing, advanced tissue engineering, personalized cell therapies, gene editing, wound care. Stem cell breakthroughs in 2025. The future of healing Part 2. Dermatology, oncology, regenerative medicine, muscle repair, neurological disorders. Stem cell breakthroughs in 2025. The future of healing Part 3. Bioprinting, sustainable meat sources, surgery. In conclusion, the stem cells cannot make you young again, but it will make you a strong old man or woman with the following features. 8. The brain will work up to 120 years of age or until death. Though, no disease and no cancer. 3. Strong physical structure to walk, run, eat etc. 4. No CKD or kidney failure.